Okay, so welcome to another video of our 5 mil budget Demon Hunter, and this video is pretty much a continuation of our last video. We just killed Siegebreaker here, so we have 5 stacks. We got our 5 stack Siegebreaker kill. We got some decent gear, maybe we made about 500k or 1 mil or so doing this run, and we spent 4 mil on our gear, and I'm going to hover over the gear as I usually do. And if you don't know where this gear came from, I have an auction house episode that I spent about an hour on, just searching through the auction house for about gears that summed up to about 4 mil. So out of our 5 mil, we actually used 4.2 mil, and these are the stats that we were able to get. The key numbers here are 41k DPS, 3.3k armor, 300 physical resist, 29k HP, 36.5 crit, and 200 crit hit damage. One thing that I see tons of people making mistakes on is they get tons of crit hit damage, they get sharpshoot, and their crit hit chance sucks. Like 12%, 15%, 18%. You really need crit hit chance, and it's very, very important to get crit hit chance. So I guess one day I'll make a video dedicated to that, but for now, hopefully someone finds it in this video, but do not ignore crit hit chance. Do not get attack speed crit hit damage, because that just inflates your DPS. You do not do more damage, even though this DPS number is bigger than, it's much bigger than it actually is. So that's one little tip right off the beginning of the video. Notice we have 5 stacks, so we're pretty much continuing from where we left off. So let's do the Heart of Sin quest. So previously we did Siegebreaker. Now we need to deal with Arreat Crater 1. So somehow we end up finding a free gold here. That's pretty sweet.
Now,
And we're off to this level. So this level is actually the longest level that I know of in Act 3. It's really annoying. Keep Depths 2 is up there in being in one of the longest levels. So it's kind of a very boring level. Hopefully I can link all of the elite kills for you guys at the beginning of the video. If anyone actually wants to watch me deal with these mobs, feel free to watch. No pressure there. But this place is really mobby, and it also has really annoying mobs. You already saw the guy who shoots those worms underground, and we have an elite. So I guess right off the bat we're kind of fortunate enough to get an elite. One thing you just want to watch out for is when this guy puts his hand into the ground, that's when you just want to run. You do not want to stand here and take it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. But one thing that's kind of a good thing for us is that when he does put his hand into the ground like that, that's a lot of downtime for him actually, and a lot of free opportunities for us to kill this guy, and that's kind of what you want to take advantage of. Of course, you just want to make your priority to dodge the frozens, and that's pretty much it. If you're kind of low on health, feel free to shadow power or use a pot. Perfectly fine to kind of take either choice. So I don't know if there's 3 of them, so we missed one more. So I expect to find one more of these guys somewhere up here. Where is he? Third one. There he is. So I think I saw another elite up there, and I almost died for checking that, but I guess we kind of have to check after I kill this guy. So this guy is very easy, and he should be pretty much like a free kill to you guys. I don't know what to say. There are some affixes that might be troublesome. Maybe fast would be annoying, but for fast, all you have to do is just kite him with your slows, and you should be perfectly fine against that. We went over a lot of mortar strategies in the previous video. What is this? Oh, this sucks. We went over a lot of strategies on how to deal with mortars in the previous videos, and some of the types of mortar AIs out there. So something you want to kind of check out. I guess I'll just sum it up quickly here. There's two types of mortar AIs. One where he kind of aims directly at you, and another where he tries to predict your movement and shoots ahead of you. So you have to kind of determine which type it is before you hopefully fight the elite. So it's very helpful in dodging mortars. So moving on here. Hopefully, my strategy for this level is to just go straight up. Historically, I guess when you go up, you'll kind of see the end of the tunnel, so hopefully we'll be kind of lucky with that and not have to end up going on some other path that we haven't been to. So thank God this is a closed path and all we have to do is go up. So that's very lucky for us. Anytime you see that, I already said that, when you see his hand drop down, just run. It's definitely something you don't want to and are not able to tank without shadow power. So you can take 2 ticks of those little poison things shooting at you, but the third one you're probably going to die. And to put that into perspective, that's about, you have 2 seconds of standing in that before you're dead. So you gotta really either smokescreen or shadow power out of that situation within 2 seconds, or that's it for you. This is one thing you really have to watch out for in this level. The worm guys can just pop out from beneath you and just kill you. I mean, I don't think they would one-shot you, but they're definitely very annoying. So a lot of things to pay attention for in this level. One thing is the ground, and the other thing is your surroundings. You don't want to get hit by the worm guy or the guy that shoots, the herald guys that shoots the things from underground. So going with our strategy, I'm not going this way, I'm going up, just straight up, and not just up, but like northeast. Yeah, east is the direction. So that's also the direction that we're going to, and I believe it's the right direction. Hopefully RNG doesn't make me look dumb and make me end up going in this direction, so that would really suck. However, one thing we got going for us that's kind of good is we got an elite kill already. So we refreshed our 5 stacks and we're ready to do Heart of Sin. So I think I'm going to end it off at... I think I'm going to split this video into 2 parts. Just because Heart of Sin is a really long quest. Okay, so this is what you want to watch out for. I kind of popped a smokescreen and shadow power. Kind of panic mode there, so you gotta watch out for this guy. This time I predicted him, so it should be more than enough to handle him. But always watch the ground. Always watch the ground or else you just die. Alright, so this guy's... well, there's not much to say about the fat guys, but we hit an elite. And that's, I guess in a way that's kind of good. This guy's shielding, fast, frozen, and desecrate. So the most annoying property here is shielding and fast. That's pretty much it. Shielding and fast is the reason these guys are probably going to suck to fight. However, we might have enough. Oh my god, I'm kiting into unexplored territory, so that's really bad. You definitely don't want to do that. You have to pay attention in which direction you're kiting. Super important when you're dealing with elites that are especially fast, and the fast shielding combo is what makes them able to catch up to you, right? Because if they're shielding, I think you can slow them if they're shielding, but you still have to really watch out. So I'm going to take all the space that I need against these guys, just because they're kind of annoying. I might end up running away to the portal. Cheap tactics, but they work. I do what works, not what... Alright, so... now we have another prep as well, so I'm just going to use the prep and we should be really fine with these guys. So I stalled out enough time just so that I can use my second prep So this long fight was about like a minute to kill this elite. However, 1 minute is better than what, 1.5 minutes with one death. So I'm perfectly fine with that. No repair money here. Where did this guy run off to? What the hell? Asmodan raising cowards. So we got a sniper bow and a warlord boots. These things suck. I usually pick up over level 60s. That's my criteria. Weapons I usually do 61 or 62 and 63. 62 weapons typically suck. It's just that sometimes you might be able to get off with lucky stats, and that's what's going to push up the value of the weapon. So yeah, this thing sucks. I should like drop this, but whatever. We'll keep it and ID it for later. So moving on here, we're just going straight up. We got 2 elite kills in this area already. If I do encounter an invulnerable minion elite, I'm definitely going to skip it. I think we already encountered one earlier, so hopefully we don't get unlucky and encounter a second one. But if you do encounter one, the strategy is fairly simple. You just smoke screen through it, and hopefully he's not fast enough to chase you down. If he is, that's kind of bad luck. I don't know what to say there, because you just might end up being stuck, but I think if you're a little bit careful and you use your terrain properly, you should definitely be able to kind of pass through him. Okay, so I'm kind of rushing and I got mobbed, so I don't want to rush and get mobbed, so I'll just kind of take my time and linked all of the elite kills to this video, so at the beginning of the video, I mean. So again, we go in the northeast direction, and this is our cue that we're progressing safely. However, we have an elite here, so I don't even know what this guy is. Arcane Molten Minion. So however, this guy's gonna die really fast just because we have Frenzy, and we can like eat this guy alive. Oh no, we know. Am I gonna eat my word? No, okay. Yeah, this guy's dead. Unless he walls me again, so. Okay, I don't want to kite in unexplored territories, so I'm just going to do the same thing that I've been doing as before. Just kind of kite a little bit. We have Frenzy, we can kind of DPS this guy down fairly quickly. And that's exactly what we're going to do. One thing you want to watch out for is Desecrate. I smoke screen through that Arcane Sentry. I'm not hacking. And that's pretty much it. We got, I think this is our 3rd kill, elite kill in this area. Oh, whoa. Stupid Hoplon almost got us killed. So that's our 3rd elite kill in this area, and that's not too bad. We're progressing fairly smoothly. Maybe if we get another elite kill, that would be great. But 3 elite kills in 1 level, that's definitely, it would be a little bit greedy to ask for more. So let's see what happens here. Actually, I might have killed 4. I don't really know. I don't remember. Oh well, that's okay. You don't want to get hit by this guy. He'll probably one-shot you without Shadow Power. Maybe not. Maybe not. But in one of our previous videos, this guy one-shotted us, so I kind of want to avoid getting one-shotted. So I'm just going to make a run for it for the next level, and we are going to clear Tower of the Damned. I think I'll make this a 1-part video because the previous level was fairly short, so I think we can clear 3 levels of the Tower of the Damned fairly comfortably. One thing you really want to watch out is for phase beasts. They tend to teleport to the side of you or behind you, depending on their distance from you actually. So if their distance is close, they will probably teleport behind you. So you kind of also want to keep your distance as well. Let's see if we find any elites here. This is a fairly tight area, so it's very easy to find elites. However, it's very, very mobby, so I guess in a way that makes it kind of a risky area, but
Are you enjoying that?
Sorry, I was kind of concentrating here. This guy's Mortar, Fast, and Avenger. So, remember before I was talking about two kinds of AI that you can have with Mortar? And this guy is the type of AI that shoots ahead of you when you're getting mortared. So that's what you want to do. You want to kind of prepare for his mortars going ahead of us as opposed to not ahead. So I'm going to take it. Whoa, I got mortared there. So that was really bad luck and kind of dumb on my part. So of course I'm going to accept the deaths as it is. My kiting was a little bit bad in that. See, he tried to mortar ahead of us, so I just moved to the side in this scenario. So he tried to mortar ahead again. So there you go. So actually there's one more left, so let's kill the third guy. Oh, I forgot my bat this whole time. That's kind of unfortunate. A bit sloppy play on my side, so hopefully you guys do better when you're doing this run. And that's pretty much it. So this guy's very kiteable. The only thing you really have to watch out was for his mortars, but we died earlier mostly because there was phase beasts and the little ghouls chasing us as well. So it kind of complicated this scenario a little bit more. But right now I should be pretty fine against this guy. I think that's it. So he's dead. Alright. Okay, so moving on, you kind of want to go towards this direction, just because it's the shortest way possible. Okay, sorry for that, someone kind of came in the room. So this is the shortest way possible to level 2. So I just want to take this way. We killed one elite, that's fine. That should be pretty fine as a demonstration. There's the other elites in here are the harpy ladies. I don't know their name. The things that shoot blood stars, and that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna try to get this goblin. I don't know if I'm gonna get mobbed or not, or if I do enough DPS to kill him in time. But oh man, this guy's running into a potentially very mobby area. So one thing you want to do is you can control the direction of your goblins. However, I think this guy's going to escape. We don't do enough DPS to kind of clear him, so I'm just going to run away. That's too bad, but I guess we're just going to kind of have to deal with it. However, we hit another elite, so that's good. I don't know his Desecrator shielding Arcane enchanted minions, so that's pretty annoying. We're gonna have arcane everywhere, and his minions are shielding too, so they're gonna take extra long to kill. Once we take care of the minions though, we kind of got clubbed there by his little minions, so once we take care of the minions though, we should be pretty fine. It's really the shielding that makes this annoying. Once we get rid of these guys, we should be pretty well on our way of clearing this elite. There we go. Oh, there's one guy left, so I would have liked to not die there, but that's okay. One death is it's fine. I'm willing to accept a death on an elite kill. This guy's kind of really easy to deal with because his projectile is the slowest thing ever. So, I mean, you could just poke this guy down and you'll still be perfectly fine against him. So, unfortunately, this might be a little bit long of a poking just because he's shielding as well, which makes the fight extra long and extra boring, which is a little bit unfortunate, but what can I do? So you kind of want to watch out for Waller, but because he doesn't do anything crazy to us, one thing here is we have a phase beast behind us, so I kind of want to shoot towards him. I want to take care of him first. He's as funny as it sounds, the phase beast is a much bigger issue than the elite itself, so So we're still kind of chipping away at this guy. He's not really too difficult. I would argue that pretty much anyone can kill this guy, so. But his minions were a little bit of a challenge just because they were shielding, so hopefully we can clear this guy out. He's almost dead. Come on. How much health does he have? I can't tell because I'm moving around and it's blurry. So I just... Whoa, that was close. Whoa, we got a ring and an amulet, so that's sweet. I kind of want to ID this now, man. Let's see what we got. We got a terrible ring. We got a terrible amulet. And that's that. So we got terrible loot. That's too bad. For an elite, I really wish we got better, but I have my Magic Find gear. I guess I should have put it on, but the Magic Find gear is not part of the 4 mil that I spent, so I'm not going to use it. You could also use a follower if you like. Perfectly fine, no problems with that. And on this level, you might encounter elites like Soul Ashers, and those are one of the annoying elites, so I'm not sure. You should be able to kite them down. For example, we killed Soul Rippers in the Keep Depths episode. We were fairly okay with it. There was a tight space for us as well. So we managed, but if the affixes are too bad, like if he was shielding or something, it might be pretty annoying to deal with. However, one good thing about them is that they have really low HP, so even though they're shielding, they might be kiteable, and hopefully I don't eat my words and end up having to skip one, but that's not the goal here. We're not going to skip any elites, so hopefully we can get a pretty smooth clear. We got some phase beasts here, but when you're in Shadow Power, they really do nothing to you, so I don't know. Maybe they'll nerf Shadow Power one of these days, but for now I'm perfectly fine with abusing it. So maybe this guide will be void once Shadow Power gets completely nerfed. But we'll see, we'll see. Okay, so this was kind of dumb on our part because I didn't smokescreen or Shadow Powered when he teleported to you, so an unfortunate death here, but next time I'll be a little bit more careful with these guys. So these guys still hurt, even with our defensive stats. So you really have to be pretty good with your timings on when you smokescreen and when you Shadow Power, and you have to be pretty decisive. If one phase beast jumps to you, Shadow Power is more than enough to deal with it, but if 2 jump to you, then you probably want to smokescreen out of there. And that's just kind of like a general guideline you can use to deal with these guys. So there's a lot of them to clear here, which is kind of annoying. It feels like they're wasting some video time. I wish I had higher DPS to just like 2-shot these guys, but that's okay. We have to kind of move on with what we have, so. Alright. I think I saw an elite up here, but I'm not too sure where he went. And maybe I was just hallucinating. Yeah, there, okay. So I might have seen this guy, I don't know. I thought I saw the Scorpion elite, but this elite is really easy. I mean, I don't think there's too much to... Let's just make sure. Teleporter is the most annoying part, but these guys have a really slow attack animation, so Succubus are fairly straightforward to deal with. They're very easy to kite as well. And I think there was 3 of them. Yeah, there was 3 of them, so I missed one. So we kind of want to go find the 3rd one. But Succubus have really low health. I think even if we hit some invulnerable minion Succubus, we should be fairly fine with them. So definitely one of the easier elites here in this area. So I guess in that way we're a bit lucky we didn't get a Soul Ripper, but maybe we'll get a Phase Beast or something else that's pretty crazy. Again, I would recommend that you skip phase beasts. Honestly, I think they're not worth the effort, and even if you die a couple of times, I don't know, it just might not be worth the effort. These loots are really bad, so I think I'll just skip them. This defender might have some decent gold find, 19% block, whatever, we'll just skip it. We got our protection shrine. I made it sound like I skipped them because I have a protection shrine. What the hell? Anyways, so we're almost at level 3, and that's where we kind of confront Seder. And that's where I'm going to cut off my first video of Heart of the Sin. And it's going to be split into 2 videos, so next video hopefully kind of works out. I expect to kill Seder fairly smoothly with this skill build, I think. I might have to switch over to cluster bombs if I die, maybe once or twice. And at the beginning of this level, you have to really watch out because there's a lot of phase beasts, and I think they're like forced spawns. Like, no matter what kind of rolls or RNG type of levels you get, you're either going to get a lot of phase beasts or a lot of soul lashers. So you definitely want to be careful here. You want to pre-shoot a couple of times just to kind of slow him initially, so you kind of avoid the possibility of taking damage. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And notice that he didn't even teleport to us, and that's because we kind of pre-shot these frost arrows. So there's also soul rippers. If you just stay in range, you don't even need, if you stay out of range, sorry, you don't even need to shadow power. The range, you saw it there, their tongue was from here to here, so I don't know how many yards that is, maybe 10 to 15 or so. So you kind of want to watch out for that. I expect an elite to be here, just because from my experience an elite is typically here in this area. So I'm going to be very careful. Of course I haven't explored this, so I don't know. But I'm just going to shoot ahead of me, just in case. Because I really expect an elite to come at me, so we'll see. That's weird. So I guess there's no elite.
On their agony.
Alright, so I guess we gotta take down Seder on what little health she has. I think we gotta take her down to half or so. Or at least fight with her a little bit.
You are so eager.
So let's knock her down. The spiders are kind of annoying, but if you shadow power, you should be able to deal with them fairly well. So
How invigorating.
what? Alright, so I guess we don't have to take her to half health. You just kind of have to. So what I did there was I kept my distance pretty big distance, and I also just kept shooting in her direction. So maybe she didn't like that, and maybe that's the reason why she didn't let me take her to half health. So I'm not complaining. It's definitely something you should take advantage of too, because you get no reward for fighting her, so you might as well just abuse it. Alright, so we did the first half. Alright. We did the first half, and let me see if there's, okay, so there's an elite there. There's a, I don't know what this guy is, but he's going to be fairly hectic. And this is what I was talking about, that you just shoot ahead of you, and because I was shooting ahead of myself.
I'm injured.
Oh wait, what? Come on, come on. Because I was shooting ahead of myself, I lured only one of these guys to me, right? And because I lured only one of these guys to me, I was able to kill him fairly comfortably. I mean, my prep was on cooldown, which was kind of unfortunate, but I think with prep, we should be kind of okay. Hopefully I don't eat my words again, but I think we should be okay with the Soul Lasher as well. Fortunately, he's not shielding, and that's kind of what makes this whole kill easier. So that's pretty much it for the Soul Lasher. He's molten, which means he's going to try to run to you and run around you and try to kind of make you walk on is molten, but notice that I'm only using shadow powers when I have to, right? Like now, when he teleports to you, you just kind of have to use it. I mean, there's not much you can do. Anytime you're red health, and you're always gonna be, you're not gonna just get one-shotted, right? So this is why I use chain gang with, oh, whoops, I kind of died there. Oh man, we have to walk all the way just because of a careless mistake. One thing you can do is you can kind of snipe here, but we don't have cluster bombs for that, so unfortunately we're going to have to walk through the elite kill. Not the elite kill, the level again, but the level's kind of short, so it's okay. It's not really a good end to the episode, but we died once. I mean, whoa, okay, so these guys almost killed us because two of them hit us at the same time. But, okay, so this is where he was, so we gotta be extra careful. He didn't lose his health. I think, I'm not sure when he exactly loses his health and when he doesn't lose his health, but I guess it makes the elite kill a bit easier. I guess maybe because we came here too quickly, so he didn't have a chance, or maybe just a lot of the blues, or certain blues, don't regenerate their health, so I'm just going to switch directions here because I want to kite in the direction that I want to go to. I think we have enough discipline to take care of this guy, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Plus there's a healing well here, so I'm just going to stick around this area for a little bit. I smoke screen there just because I want the guaranteed kill, and we got it, so. And that's pretty much it, so I think I'm going to, I guess I'll just go up there and end this video here. So this is kind of like a checkpoint because this Heart of Sin quest is really long, so unfortunately it's really long, but that's the reason that we're splitting it into two videos. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. In the next part I'm probably going to either continue off, or if I'm lazy I might restart and just continue off from here another time. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you liked it, like it, and see you guys later.